Hey everyone, Chris Geeky back with another toy review, and it's on another Gundam figure. This time on the rx-78-2 Gundam, the robot damashii or the robot spirits version, anime version I should say. And it's kind of hard to, it's your preference of what you want to call it, but here's the box. It says robots, the robot spirits, and it says anime version anime. Which, if you watched Jabba the Hong's video on this figure, you'll know that he said this is supposed to be quote unquote anime accurate, even though he does show that in the anime that the proportions would be drawn differently, and yeah, it was not. Or I shouldn't say it was not anime accurate, but it just made the Gundam look weird. But I'll leave a link in the description for his video if you want to check it out. But anyway, for this figure, I actually got this guy today from Amazon, and I thought I was going to get it next Tuesday, but nope, it got here today, and I'm happy for it. And before we get to it, let's look at his accessories. As you can see right now, he's holding his beam rifle with a little connector port that you plug into this piece, into this area here. And he comes with his shield with a little peg that you could plug into here. And he also comes with another piece, a little handle for him to hold it, that you plug into this bit here if you want, but obviously we don't see him hold it. Actually, I don't know if he holds it or not. I haven't watched the Gundam series, unfortunately. But yeah, he has the shield, and if you remove this, and this is kind of scary. Ow. Okay, I'm doing it off screen. But anyway, this is kind of a scary thing. If you remove this, you could take the beam rifle with a little clip and you could plug it here to store it, which is cool. Unfortunately, it doesn't store anywhere on his back, so that's unfortunate. But anyway, plug this back in. This plugs into either arm, or you can plug it into his back, like so. Ow. For storage. And unfortunately though, with the beam rifle on, you won't be able to plug it into his back because it gets in the way, and you won't be able to, or I should say, the beam rifle plugged in, this won't be able to fit on because the beam rifle gets in the way. But he also comes with his bazooka with a little clip here that clips onto this. It can pretty much clip onto anywhere if you want. I would be careful though, because you clip this on and off too many times, it could cause, the thing could snap. The clip itself, not the bazooka, but anyway, you go back here, lift up this butt flap on the back, if you have long enough fingernails. You lift it up, and you could plug I like to store it like this. You could plug the bazooka in here, like so. You see there's a hole, there's a peg. You could store the bazooka on the back if you want. He also comes with a blast effect for his beam rifle that you could plug in like so. Now like what Jabi would say, these pegs here, since they're clear plastic, you need to be careful so you don't snap. This plugs into the beam rifle, no problem. It's just, if you mess with this thing, it could snap off and you won't be able to get the peg out. And yeah, that's what you gotta be worried of. And he also comes with some beam saber accessories. You take these off from the back, take the blades here, and you could plug it in to these. Now, for me, I like to push and I like to twist them in slowly but carefully. like that. And to take them out, twist them out slowly and carefully, like so. Because Javi did say these are fragile, so be careful with that. But yeah, you can have them. You can have them with that stuff. You can have them with the beam rifle, I should say. And while we're at it, these things actually move up and down, so you can have them posed. Taking out the beam, the handle for the beam rifle. But anyway, he also comes with this piece that's meant for his head. If you could take this off here, you could plug this onto his head like so. So it looks like he's firing from his head, which is kind of funny but kind of cool at the same time. I'm just going to replace it with the other one. He also comes with this type of beam saber that has a longer handle and is curved. So you can have him posed where he's slashing at his enemy. Which is cool. And he also comes with a tree of alternate hands. Comes with 2 style posed hands, 2 gripping hands, or angled gripping hands for the beam sabers, 2 flat open hands, 2 trigger finger hands, and 2 fisted slash also beam saber holding hands. They have a little hole there. So yeah, you might as well just swap this out for the normal hands. And these things are actually were a bit challenging to put on this little tree here, but oh well. And I would also be cautious when swapping out the hands, because the little ball peg, you swap on too much and it most likely will snap. So yeah, just be cautious. Just plug this back on. You see the tree of hands. And it also comes with little boot rocket effect pieces that you could plug into his back, like so. Or should I say jetpack? Like that. So if he's being propulsed forward, or if I'm being careful, I'll take these off. I don't want these to snap. Or you could also plug these into his feet, like so. So yeah, it's up to you what you want to do. So yeah, not a bad batch of accessories. Now this is actually the normal version of the Robot Damashii Gundam. There is a special edition. I don't know what the special edition is called, but I know this comes with the same figure with the same accessories, but has a lot more accessories like 2 bazookas, okay, I don't know how much more accessories he's got, but that figure is like $100, and to be honest, I'm fine with this one. Kind of like the Figma Inkling Girl, where she doesn't come with much accessories, but she's affordable, unlike the special edition. But anyway, back to this figure. This is awesome. It's become one of my all-time favorite Gundam figures ever. Like I said in my Gundam Universe Death Scythe review, I'm starting to get back into Gundam now. And no, I haven't watched the Gundam series yet. I might though I haven't thought of it yet. But anyway, for posability, his head can move all the way up, which is impressive. It can move down a little bit. It moves at the neck and the head. It's not, and you can kind of tilt it side to side. I think it's on the ball joint. I don't know. You can also rotate the head side to side. As I mentioned before, these things can move. His arms can fully rotate. They can swing out to the side like that on a ball peg, and they can swing up even higher on a little hinge here. He can rotate the bicep. It's a double jointed elbow. It can rotate the forearm, rotate the wrist, as well as move back and forth. But if you are able to rotate it like so, I mean, you can move it up and down, but it's kind of hard to do with these hands. And it's not frozen. The joint's not too tight. You can do it, but it's a bit challenging. So, you know what? I'll just go do it different this way. Actually, never mind. I was already in the correct position. Never mind. Anyway, plug that back in. He has a diaphragm joint that can move up, and a waist ball joint that can move back that far. It can't really move forward that far because of this piece, but his waist can fully rotate, so that's awesome. It can kind of pivot it side to side. The front kill pieces move forward, and side kill pieces move to the side, obviously. The back pieces don't move, which is unfortunate. But anyway, you can move the legs forward very high up, and it's because it has a little hinge here, a little joint that moves like so. It's hard to see, but you see there's a joint that allows the legs to move very high up, as well as a normal ball peg joint. So it's kind of like the IDW Optimus figure from Flame Toys Fury models, or from Flame Toys, I should say. Anyway, he can move his legs out that far, so in the words of Jobby, beautiful spread. He also has a thigh swivel. They can fully rotate. A double jointed knee, which is awesome. And his feet can fully rotate. It can move up that far, move back that far. And it has a little hinged. What the? And I just popped the foot off. But anyway, it has a little hinged where you could. I think you can get a pivot out of it. Okay, yeah, you can, but it's kind of shallow. But anyway, pop this back on. And he also has a toe joint. And this little guard can move up and down side to side. But yeah, that's his posability. It's really, really great for a figure like this. I'm really happy with it. I'm glad I got it too. I mean, the other rx-78-2 Gundam figure I had was the high grade, or the real grade rx-78-2 Gundam. And this figure, it wasn't terrible per se, but it had a lot of problems with with him falling apart. The arms being loose, the legs falling off, these pieces here coming off from the front and back, and the posable hands, they were nice, but the fingers kept coming off, and you had to pop them back on. And it also had a bunch of stickers, which I did not have time to put on at all. But just for a comparison, it's kind of hard to see, but maybe if I could straighten his legs up a bit. I don't know if you can see that, but they're almost about the same size, but this guy looks a bit taller than this guy. But yeah. Again, this figure is not bad, but it had a lot of issues and you see the way he's plugged in, he just won't stay on. And this figure just had a lot of problems that could have been fixed if it, but okay, I don't know. Okay, you know what I mean. This figure wasn't bad, but it had a lot of problems I didn't like. This figure is a huge improvement from this guy. But yeah. This guy's fantastic. I'm glad I got him. I mean, the amount of posability, the amount of accessories he has, and just the look of this guy, it's fantastic. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time.